Broadcasting from somewhere in the Hollywood Hills.
You have arrived. This is Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast. We are dance all day, every day, all the time. And you can follow us on our website at www.infinitedancecast.com, on Twitter at iDanceCast, or of course our personal accounts at Nick Drago, at Desiree Robbins. And we are on iTunes now.
You can check us out on iTunes.
I like it. I like it. You kind of threw me off there.
I got excited.
You can check us out on iTunes. Very easy, because you can search out Infinite Dance Cast. You can search out Nick Drago's name, Desiree Robbins. It all goes to the same place. And now we've got a few episodes that are free for your pleasure.
It's awesome.
I love it.
And we're also posting the episodes on Facebook, so you can click the link and directly, go to
the
site.
feed, yeah, as it's called, the RSS feed.
Make sure you subscribe.
Because then it'll come straight to you.
That was a scary voice.
We are. Oh, I liked it.
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, we are also coming out. Nick and I are planning our application for your smartphone. So coming up very soon, you will be able to have our lovely faces. I don't know if it'll be our faces right on as an application, and it'll tell you when there's a new, podcast there for you to listen to,
or extra material.
Right.
Hey, listen.
Okay.
This is great.
Yes.
Erin Lamont is in the studio today.
Oh, yay. I'm very excited.
We have her secluded in the booth next door. Hey,
right.
How's it going?
The soundproof booth.
Yes. She can't talk right now.
Or
she is
hear
talking. We can't understand what we can't.
What?
We can't
She's
understand. I think she wants a latte.
Right.
Anyway, she's one of the biggest up-and-coming choreographers here in LA.
Right.
She's got a brand new show, the LaLa's Burlesque.
Right. If you are making a trip to LA this summer and you want to go out and catch LA nightlife, that's the show to go see.
Yeah, it's hot.
It is hot.
It's hot. And, it's kind of like a Vegas show, but not really. And it's got to expect the unexpected type of feel, a very intimate setting. It's not a huge theater. It's like they do it at clubs, bars,
Absolutely.
things like that. It's a lot of fun.
Right.
A lot of fun.
And she's expanding quite quickly. So
absolutely.
That's something to check out now before it gets really big and you can't get tickets anymore.
Yeah, hey, hopefully we can get tickets. What have you been doing?
Right. Well, we did just get back from Florida.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
He's trying to forget because we did get stuck in Miami.
Which sounds like the title of a Will Smith song. Stuck in Miami.
Actually, it kind of does. And we'd like to trademark that. Yeah, it was a great trip. Florida is a very big state because we did a nice long 300-mile drive. We did Fort Myers on Saturday, drove, and people who know Florida will laugh, to Jacksonville. And started at 7 a.m. the next morning.
We got there at 3 o'clock in the morning.
That
to
is
Jacksonville, hung out with the client until 6 o'clock in the morning.
Went to bed at 5, and the alarm went off at 6.
Oh, that's right.
Because we had to be at the studio at 7.
And we worked for 9 hours straight, no break.
Love it.
I felt crazy.
Yeah, but we did it. The kids were great. It was a great day. It was almost like going off that adrenaline.
Yeah.
Thank you, Studio 1014, Kathy Finn, for that day.
And the Dance Warehouse. With Cheryl
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And we have an interview with Cheryl Singleton that's going to be up in a week or so.
Right. And it's not really dance related, but it's great for everyone, whether you're a dancer or not. It's for college, college information, getting scholarships, and not necessarily academic scholarships. These are scholarships that you just don't even know are out there. If you're left-handed, if your eyes are blue, I mean, it's...
Don't give away the interview, Des.
Okay,
I'm just kidding.
I thought I was teasing it.
You are teasing.
A little too much.
And I'm teasing you.
I know you are.
Are you recovered? I'm not recovered.
No, I'm still catching up.
I went straight into work.
I know, you just did.
I did.
His favorite job.
Fresh Beat Band.
Right, new choreographer.
Moran. He was great. We also did, and before we went to Florida, I did the Glee finale, which we shot, 2 days straight.
And you were done at 4 a.m., and then I think we caught a flight you have been on a whirlwind.
And then before that, I did Dance with the Stars.
Right, and thank you very much for not telling me. It's like, I'm watching TV a lot of times, and then you turn it on, and like, I think that's Nick. Oh my gosh, it's Nick.
Yeah.
You did that to me with the New Year's parade.
Right.
It was like early in the morning, and the Rose Parade. The opening number, there's Nick Drago dancing. I was like, you're unbelievable.
I get flustered and I forget to tell people stuff. But with the Dancing with the Stars, I'd have time to tell people because it was so quick. I was catching, it's coming back in town, trying to get to rehearsal on time. I had to change my flight, and they put me in the tightest pants ever that looked like it was just like body paint and duct tape. Was it? Pretty much. But I got to meet Chris Jericho, WWE superstar. Oh, that must have made your life. It was awesome. Oh my gosh. I got really excited. I think we need to get a picture of you in many of your costumes because from what the listeners have been hearing from you, the ballet, you've got quite a collection. I know. Anytime I can look like a jerk, I'm excited to. No, you're just open and you will take the job. Well, hey, man, this is what we got to do. Sometimes you're not going to be, doing Pepsi commercials every day. In Armani suits. Hello. Right. Hello. It's what the business is. I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello. You went to see a show. Goodbye, I say hello. Ooh, that was Never mind. Okay. Yes, I did. Okay, tell us. It was exciting because I haven't, the musical scene out in Los Angeles is not like being on Broadway. We went and saw Rent, which was a small, like a 99-seat theater, which made it very intimate and very cool. So we saw that just at Hudson Theater. Awesome. And they do a lot of productions there. So I suggest people get out and support. Well, speaking of productions and music and whatnot, hit me with your music picks of the week. Desiree, take it away. Here we are. This week's music picks, I'm going to start with, the title is You Are. Okay, so upbeat. It's kind of like a Christian upbeat song, but you won't know it's Christian. So it's got a great message, and you don't have to worry about any bad lyrics. The artist on that is Tony Moran, and it's featuring Frenchie Davis. And my second pick is entitled C'est la vie. C'est la vie is in French. CEST, new word LA, new word VIE. Of course, most people know that. The artist is DJ Wayne and Kim English. You know Kim English. She had a lot of great hits. Oh, we went to different high schools together. Of course I know her. Did you really? Yeah. I don't think she's from Houston. And that's off Nervous Life Dance CD. The last one I've got is called I've Got My Pride. I've Got My Pride. And the artist, as you know, I love Peppa Mache, and that's Pepper, P-E-P-P-E-R, and Mache, M-A-S-H-A-Y. It's a hot song. No, that one is a pounding, so excited, get you moving. Travel across the floor. Yeah. Type of thing? Yeah, and if you don't get energy from that song, I don't know what I can give you. Except like some coffee or a Red Bull. You can't teach heart. You're right. But that will bring it out. I mean, we dance because we love music. So those are my three, Nick. And I think we are changing. Ooh, that was good timing. Times are a-changing. Times are a-changing. Which is the title of my first song. Just kidding. I was like, no way. She freaked out. My first song is Sail, S-A-I-L. It's by AWOL Nation, A-W-O-L-N-A-T-I-O-N. Great song. Number 2, Icky Thump by the White Stripes. You know this song. Of course. It's a great song. It's very theatrical, too, which I think is awesome. You know, you really got to find music these days that is something different, man. Right. Not just your mainstream everyday. And be creative with it, like you're saying. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, man. And the White Stripes are great for that. You know who else is good for that? This is a side note. This is not my number 3, but My Chemical Romance. Oh, yeah. Great. Yeah. They're really good at that kind of stuff. And they're like closet musical theater freaks. That's what Gerard told me once. Oh, not that that's a bad thing. It's a good thing. Like, he loves it. That's why choreographers should think of those kinds of songs. I don't think we think of those kinds of songs enough, or those bands. Sorry, go on. No, you're good. Speaking of songs that we don't think about, how about Up for Breakfast by one of the greatest rock and roll bands of all time, Van Halen. Oh, I love Van Halen. It is such a rock and roll song. If you need to wake up in the morning, turn that thing on, pump your speakers, kiss the kitties, send them off to school, and rock out with your bad self. Right. Do we get out our tap shoes for that song? Sure, why not? Or you can just slide around with socks on like Tom Cruise. I love it. All right. Those are the picks. That's it. And they are on the website, www.infinitedancecast.com. Those picks are there for you every week. Check us out. We'll be right back with Erin Lamont on Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast.
dance experience was an idea of mine to create a great workshop while maintaining a personal training experience. The workshop will be held in a dance studio in Hollywood. Space is limited. The beautiful thing is that there is a proper dance floor and mirrors, unlike a convention setting. The faculty is a collection of all my favorite friends and mentors who are veterans in dance training. I'm Desiree Robbins. Come for 3 days of inspiration and training in the heart of Hollywood, July 20, 21, 22. More info, visit desworld.com.
Hey, welcome back. We are Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast. We are dance all day, every day, all the time.
That's right. We got a special guest in the studio today. She's one of LA's biggest up-and-coming choreographers. She's worked with everybody from Trace Adkins to Lady Gaga. Her work has been featured in LA Fashion Week. She's been a part of the Miss USA pageants, Miss Universe pageants for her choreography, Skechers, Nike, Puma, Playboy, the NBA LA Clippers dance team, Jimmy Kimmel Live, Spike TV, the list goes on and on. She's got a brand new show, the LaLa's, the newest burlesque show sweeping the nation. Yay! Please welcome to the show, Miss Erin Lamont.
Hello. I'm exhausted just hearing it.
Right? He does a very good job, doesn't
That's
he?
very good.
I stress out over it.
Yes.
He always likes to get everything in. Mm-hmm. You know, make sure everybody gets all they deserve.
Absolutely.
It's very important.
Yeah.
Erin, you are the first person that we've had on the show that has as long a legs as you do.
I wish you could all see them. They're gorgeous. And she's gorgeous.
Thank you.
That's why sometimes the podcast doesn't do it justice, you know?
There you
Exactly.
go.
You know? We'll
Exactly.
put pictures up, though.
Yeah,
Okay.
you need a roadmap for those things.
Fantastic.
Hey-oh.
Hey.
Nice.
All right, so Erin, welcome to the show. This is pretty exciting.
I'm honored to be here.
So tell us a little bit about what you got going on. Tell us about, we want to talk about the LaLa's first. You can go to thelalas.com. That's LALAS. That's your brand new burlesque show. Tell us what an audience member can expect when they go to see this show.
When they come to see a LaLa show, it is basically 5 of the hottest girls in LA, and they come from all looks, all sizes, all height, all weight, everything, all gamuts, and they just come out, and it's a 45-minute show where they just show off what they have. And
Love it.
It's so funny because at the shows, it's like women are screaming louder than men.
Yeah.
When they take, when they do their reveals. And we have Ariel, we have a girl that takes a sawzall and she tries to cut off her metal bikini costume. I mean, we have a little bit of everything, so.
Oh, wow. Well,
Yeah.
so expect the unexpected when you go to see this show.
Exactly.
So now, is this a show for adults or?
Basically, we do a lot of corporate industrial special events, so it just depends on who the audience is. I mean, we customize every show, so every time people come see us, it's something new. So, it's basically...
Good to know for everybody out there if you ever want to book them.
Absolutely.
You can make it fit to what they need.
Absolutely. And we've done just the clean corporate and, to the Viper Room in Hollywood.
Love it.
So,
Yeah, that's awesome.
something for everybody.
And so if you want to book the LaLa's, you can email Erin at Erin, which is ERIN, at thelalas.com.
Also, you can follow us on Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Twitter fan. It's just at LaLa's Burlesque.
Okay, great. And you also have a YouTube. Let's plug all
Let's
this.
go through all that so people can have it.
So you have you can find them on YouTube, youtube.com/thelalas burlesque.
Yes.
And also facebook.com/thelalas burlesque.
Yes, and basically every show we do, we do a lot of behind the scenes video work of them getting ready, so you can kind of figure out who your favorite LaLa is. Just because we have people follow our shows and come to our shows, and they have like, oh my gosh, where's the Mohawk girl? Or oh my gosh, where's Ashley?
I love it.
It's so cool. I love it.
That is
Awesome.
really cool.
So tell us what you have coming up. You got some pretty exciting news.
Yeah.
We do. We've worked with Playboy Comedy, and it's a show they already have at the Palms in Vegas, and they turned it into LA, and they're just trying to see what they could do to make it more girly, more open, because as it stood, it was just comedians. And so next month, expect the LaLa's at the Palms, Las Vegas.
Yeah.
That's huge.
That's what I'm
Can
saying.
I ask you, Erin, what about dancers? How do you find your talent? And so do you have auditions? Do you just find people? Is it people you know, word of mouth?
You know, it's so funny because I feel we've auditioned and I got probably 2 or 3 new girls that I use on a regular basis from that audition we did in the beginning of the year. And
So you
mostly just-
rotate them?
I rotate them, definitely.
So in general, you have like a nice,
I have
maybe
8.
10. Oh, 8, okay.
I have 8 girls.
Just trying to get an idea. If I can be
Desiree
one.
wants to audition.
Yeah, well,
Fantastic.
Can you see where I'm going? Yeah, I figured it out.
I'm just very picky. I feel, there's so many dancers out here in LA, but it's so funny how it's so hard to find good help. I don't know.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
People that follow through are responsible.
Show up on time, know the choreography, because I'm a big advocate. I hate wasting people's time. I expect when you come to a rehearsal, and that's why we usually do only one rehearsal for a big show, and the rest we do on video, because I live, in the South Bay outside of LA, so I don't want to be driving up to Hollywood in that traffic every week,
Yeah.
Well, and if people are responsible, you cut down on everybody's wasted time and stuff. So I'm sorry, I did take you off track, but you have about 8, and then you audition or tell us.
Yes, and it's mostly I receive a lot of submissions via my email of, hey, I'm working with this group, and just throwing my name out into the mix, but I like to see them live. If anything else, I would just bring them into like an audition / rehearsal. Sure. And if they don't fit the girls, I'm like, you know what? You're beautiful, but it's just not for me.
But that's okay. That's why we audition.
Exactly.
And it is a lot about, it's not just about your look and stuff. It's the other things that are so important that you bring to the table.
You have to be just cool and easy to work with and laid back, but on your game.
Right, and you never know, which is great that you let them come in to have a chance, because you never know what kind of show you're going to be doing next week.
Exactly.
That's
and
true.
Nobody looks like their headshot. So
Yeah, exactly. I've seen some that are still in black and white.
Yes. So it's always good to see them in person.
Okay, so we're talking about the LaLas with Erin Lamont. You can check her out. You also have a personal website, erinlamont.com.
I do.
ERINLAMONT.com.
You can see my choreography reel there as well.
Absolutely. Oh, man. Did you hear that timing? The music's coming in right when we were doing a plug on the website.
I can't believe that.
We're getting good at this.
We are. I want to pat myself on the back.
Go ahead.
Tight show.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're here with Erin Lamont. She's talking to us about the LaLas. Go to thelalas.com. It's the hottest new burlesque show. You guys have dance shoes, will travel. And we're excited to have you. We'll be right back. As dance teachers, we spend countless hours editing music. Save time with professional audio engineers. Professional music edits for competition start as low as $49. Clean cuts at affordable rates. Give your dancers a leg up on the competition. Email them for a quote. Visit dezworld.com. That's DEZ world.com for more details.
Hey, this is Ray Barcino with iHollywood Dance, and you're listening to Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast.
Hey dancers, we are Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast. Follow us on Twitter at iDanceCast or on our website, infinitedancecast.com. We have in studio today, Nick, bring us in.
We have in studio today the hottest new choreographer to sweep the nation, Miss Erin Lamont, here to talk about the LaLas, her brand new burlesque show. And but what I want to talk about is your background, where you came from. You're also a graduate of college.
I am.
We're big advocates of that.
I'm a nerd.
So we're all nerds. So tell us about where you went to school and how it helped you to transition into the professional world.
Okay, cool. I am from Detroit, Michigan, and I grew up being a competition dancer. So, in the 90s with the high jazz boots and the perms and the French braids and everything. But, full time, I always knew what I wanted to do since I was 7, and so when I graduated high school, I was 17, and there was just no way that my parents would ever let me just move to LA. And so, it was an option, but it wasn't an option. I went to college, and I got two degrees in business and dance. And from there, it was crazy because you're in Kalamazoo, Michigan, which nobody's probably ever heard of.
Oh, no, people have. How could you not know that name? But Kalamazoo.
Kalamazoo. That's actually on my bucket list to go visit.
Oh my gosh.
That in Timbuktu. But I got to go to Kalamazoo first.
But like a week before I graduated, one of my favorite professors was like, "Oh, we have this cruise ship thing. Maybe you should submit a VHS video." And so it took me a week to burn it, but I put together a solo and did the tape and sent it in. And basically, I got the job a week after I graduated from college. So I moved to LA. and started rehearsing. I mean, it was one of those,
It was meant to be.
It was so meant
fast.
to be.
Are you glad that you went to college before you came out to LA?
Absolutely, because I feel like I wasn't even a good, I was a very technical dancer, but I didn't have presence, or I didn't know my center and how to really just, sell something and do something,
Right.
and have it,
That
people
maturity.
pay attention to it. Yeah. So I was done with school at 21, and that's when,
That's awesome.
started working.
Okay, so I want to ask you about your transition from being a performer to a choreographer. Now, you're still a performer,
Yes.
but when you get into that choreographer world and that choreographer head of yours, so you've got to work with people like Trace Adkins and Lady Gaga.
Yes.
What is the difference? What do you have to do to be a successful choreographer, specifically regarding an artist like Lady Gaga, who's very eccentric?
Right. You just have to be confident. You have to have conviction in what you do. You have to walk in like you own the place. I remember my first big TV job. I was choreographing and I was shaking in my boots. But, at the same time, it's like once I get in that zone and know what I want and know what looks good, then, I know how to control a room. And that's just what I love to do anyway. I want to be that choreographer that dancers really want to work for. And I think I already am.
I'm sure. And do you feel that college gave you that confidence, especially like the business classes and things like that? Or it put you through a process of getting control and knowing who you are?
Sure. I really think that the business degree.
I'm sorry. Bella seems to...
We always have to have a Bella issue.
That's funny. Anyways, continue. We'll put a picture of that online.
But the business helped more than the dance, I think, because the choreography, I got like decencies in, and business, I got A's. And my parents are like, wait a minute, what's wrong with you? Why do you, And I always skip those classes because but the business has helped me more so than anything else because I know how to market myself. I know how to get my name out there. Every week I wake up, or every day I wake up, and I hustle and call new people and send out new press kits, and I know how to put that together in a website and a reel. And, I know that it takes more than just a good choreographer to have longevity in LA.
Right. Yeah. And you have to be self-sufficient out here. And I think that's one of the things that, because we worked together on the Video Game Awards with Neil Patrick Harris.
Yes,
and you were very good about communicating to the dancers. This is exactly what needs to happen because, if you remember, Neil kind of came in and had a few ideas. And so you have to be able to communicate that to him, the director, the dancers, all in one. So if you don't have the organizational skills and the communication skills, then it's going to be a long day.
And you really just have to roll with the punches because no matter what, in a rehearsal, when we were in rehearsal for that, they called me that night. They're like, oh yeah, we're adding 40 more seconds, but take out that first 10 and then, okay. All right.
Be flexible.
Absolutely.
Flexible. So, and I think we do hear that a lot from, guests that we've had on.
Yeah.
It's kind of this theme of successful people, being flexible, but being responsible, communication.
Right.
Those are like key words that constantly come up.
And being prepared too. I just hate, no dancer wants to come into an audition and have something workshopped on them,
Absolutely.
and I know that when I audition, it's going to be an hour or less just because I was in that position where, you're in the cattle call and you're there all day and I would just leave. I'm like, this is like a waste of my time, no matter what. And so that's my goal, and it doesn't have to be this long thing. We did that minute number in 3 hours and we had one rehearsal and it was done because all the men were professional on the job.
Right. And I'm pretty sure the audition took 20 minutes.
Yes.
I mean, you threw it at us, but that's what you expect. This is, hey, this is what I expect. I'm going to throw it at you. If you get it, great. If not, thank you very much. I'll see you the next time.
Exactly.
And everybody walks away happy, whether they got the job or not.
Because they were there for 20 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, you can see, there's some people that come into a job and it's more about them. Speaking of choreographers.
Of course.
Right.
Like who?
I'm not
kidding.
I will not name names. But most people want to work with a choreographer like Erin, who her time is valuable. She knows your time is valuable. It's not one-sided
Absolutely.
at all.
So, I'm sorry.
No.
So, what do you like to do the best? Do you like live stage? Do you like TV? Do you like film videos? Tell us. Inquiring minds want to know.
Ooh, I love live. I love live.
Love live.
It's one chance, and even like live to TV, that's the best because no matter what, it's over with in probably less than 5 minutes, and there's nothing else that I can do. I feel like I can just kick back like a minute before, a minute before you guys go on the stage, and I can actually just enjoy it.
Right.
You know, instead of picking apart, oh, do that angle, do that. I love that.
Totally.
But I like the live.
I love it.
Well,
oh
and as
my
a
gosh.
dancer, the stakes are really high.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like, we got one shot.
Butterflies in your
and
stomach.
it's going to be on television forever.
Yeah.
You know?
In stone.
So what is something that, okay, well, let's say we could give you any job in the world. It was something that you haven't done that you want to do before you're done with this world out here.
Oh, that's a long list.
He always
we got
asks
time.
those hard questions.
Yeah, you know, I really think obviously doing an Oscars or doing award
They need
shows.
it.
Seriously,
They do. No, they do. I'm sorry, but
and I want to do a Super Bowl halftime because I love football, and I really
Yes.
just want to.
I knew we liked you for a reason.
That's right, and you know, working for artists is something that's I haven't. You know, there's not a lot of leeway, I feel, when you work with artists, but I really want to get in there and do quality work for artists because I feel now some choreographers it's just like, it's, you know, this name or that name, and they're huge, so it kind of doesn't matter whatever happens. You know, I want quality work out there, and I want a Vegas show really bad.
Well,
okay, what else? No, I'm
that's
kidding.
that's not beyond anyone's grasp. I think that's great.
Well, I think you're on your way.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
I mean, this Palms, you know, that's why we do so many things. I mean, and look at her. She's very well-rounded, and okay, I'm going to do this. You never know what road is going to lead you to that place.
Absolutely. And you know, initially how I got that job was on Craigslist.
You kidding?
What?
No, I'm telling you. You know, like it's on Craigslist.
See, dancers, people, parents, you never know.
Absolutely.
Excuse me
Never
while
know.
I got to look up Craigslist real quick.
Yeah, right.
Oh, got a job. I'll see you later.
There you go.
Man.
It's not always like that, but you know, it's funny how things turn out.
Okay, wait. And just going off this, we had talked just a little bit before we started, and you were saying that Austria, which is someplace that I've been. In fact, beautiful country, amazing people, and the dance scene's getting really big there. I mean, they've been bringing me in to do jazz, but you just said, tell me what's going on with you there.
Sure. I worked with a producer. I was assisting on a job, and we choreographed a show for the Wyndham in the Bahamas. And so a couple years later, yeah, I know it's horrible. I went there like 6 times. And so then the same producer is doing a show in Austria. And so I will be there later this summer. I'm choreographing it. Sonia Tay is working on the marketing and the video for that as well. And we already had the audition, have the dancers. We shoot in July, and I'll be in Europe in August.
Awesome.
Do you know what city?
I don't.
Okay, because you're gonna have to get me that information. I'll tell you where to eat.
I will.
It's all about food.
It's all about food. It
And
really is.
you know, some great dancers and people that would probably love to come see that.
Absolutely.
You know,
I'm excited.
Erin Lamont, she's got a lot. You got a lot going on.
I do.
And we're excited that you fit us into your busy schedule. You got to go watch a baseball game, though, today.
I do.
So we want to thank you for coming in.
Thank you
were
so much for
awesome.
having me. I had a blast.
Again, we're here with Erin Lamont. Contact her at Erin@ErinLamont.com. Make sure you check out the LaLa's, the burlesque show. Go to thelalas.com. You can call 562-344-LaLa for more information. Check her out on Twitter at LaLa's Burlesque. Erin Lamont.
just a pleasure.
Oh my
Thank you
gosh.
so much.
That's
and
awesome.
one day, I want to work for you.
Thanks for coming in, Erin. We'll take a quick break. This is Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast. We'll be right back. Flow 40 Dance Workshops is the nation's premier in-house dance experience. We come to you and offer dancers a personalized workshop in the comfort of their own studio. Build a customized schedule to best suit your student needs. Our faculty work in every facet of the entertainment industry. And now, for a limited time, Desiree Robbins is in the mix. Book her for your next workshop. We're available for booking year-round. Visit flow40dance.com or call 818-985-7005 for more information. Flow 40 Dance Workshops. Work hard, dance strong.
Easy to make and take with you on the go.
Welcome to Food to Go with Steph and Ro.
I'm Steph.
And I'm Ro. And this week's healthy snack is holy wheat hummus.
Holy wheat hummus. The first ingredient you need is whole wheat bread or sandwich thins. Second ingredient is some hummus. And the third ingredient is a bell pepper or maybe some avocado. Depends who you are.
Your base ingredient is whole wheat bread. I really like to use whole wheat sandwich thins.
We love
They're
them.
only 100 calories.
Woo!
I don't know, they're round, full
Pretty
of
exciting
fiber
and
fun.
Like a broom that sweeps out all the bad stuff in your system.
That's our favorite thing to talk about with fiber, really. But the great thing is any whole grain, whether you use a sandwich thin or a regular piece of bread, it gives you lasting energy that'll help keep you full longer.
And we need that for those long hours at the dance studio or on set.
Sure do.
The second ingredient is hummus. Hummus is made from chickpeas, which is a great source of protein. And boy, do we need protein, right, Ro?
Fun fact is that Steph and I don't really eat all that much meat. So hummus is a great alternative, a great way for us to get protein.
Our best friend. Hummus is one of our favorite proteins because it's tasty and easy to take on the go. Food to go, on the go.
The ingredient that I like to put on top of my hummus, on top of my whole wheat bread, is the red bell pepper. I pretty much have a bell pepper every day of my life. I think they're tasty and amazing. And I love them because they taste great and they have more vitamin C than in orange. Oranges take all the credit.
What?
Bell pepper, it's got it all.
Oh, man. Well, I choose to put avocado. Fiber, potassium, B vitamins, and folic acids. Woo! That's what I put on my holy wheat hummus.
Well, enjoy this week's healthy snack, holy wheat hummus.
Thanks for listening to Food to Go with Steph and Ro. Visit infinitedancecast.com and click on the Food to Go menu
to check out this week's healthy snack. Join us here every week
on Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dancecast.
Have a healthy week.
Easy to make and take with you on the go.
Hey, this is Michael Riccio, and you're listening to Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dancecast.
Welcome back. Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dancecast. What an excellent interview with Erin Lamont. Also, we had our first Food to Go episode.
That was awesome.
Desiree's got one foot out the door. She's trying to head to Whole Foods.
No, I have my garden right outside.
You darn hippie. Oh, that's right. You do have a garden.
I've got cucumbers and tomatoes and, I don't have edamame, but...
Yeah, well, maybe it's time.
I could run out and get that. Although, Nick...
What?
It was our second Food to Go.
Oh, that was our second one. That's right.
See, I write down the recipes because I'm a cooker.
Yeah, that's right.
That's okay.
It's because I've listened to them a few times because I'm trying to get new recipe ideas for Mackenzie.
I understand. For Mackenzie.
I'm trying to impress her.
Mackenzie, did you notice that he did? Yeah. Oh, that you're going to cook for her.
I'm trying to cook for her. She doesn't eat a lot of meat. She eats like chicken.
Oh, then these are good.
So these are great.
These are great.
So I listened to them. So that's why I messed up.
I love it. No, that's fine.
I'm sorry.
No, it's no problem. I felt really good finally that I could catch you in a mistake.
I feel like I mess up 24 hours a day.
Oh, that is so good.
Speaking of 24 hours.
You're getting good at those segues.
Thanks.
Okay, so what he means by that is when I did go see Rent, we went with a writer friend of ours. And there's a musical that I had choreographed maybe 8 years ago. It was called 24 Hours. And it was all revolved around... a teenage crisis center. So it's a call-in center. Really interesting concept. Now they're trying to make it into a screenplay or actually do it as a TV show, like a weekly Glee type.
Awesome.
With musicals becoming so big and popular these days, they're looking to change it into that. I think it would be really good. So went to the musical Rent to get some ideas and just see where things are going these days. And I think it's going to be really exciting. I'm pretty excited for the project. It's big.
So when are we getting this? When are we going? When are we doing this? I mean, not we, but you.
You have to be able to be at rehearsal this week. No, they did a reading on Saturday of it.
Right.
That's just when you get at a table literally and read the script.
It's a table read.
It is a table read. So they did that Saturday, and we'll see where it's going to go. They're getting the songs worked out, but some great music too.
Awesome.
Fun, edgy stuff, but it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of work, like I said. I mean, it's...
Well, but you welcome a lot of work.
No, I'm excited to be busy.
Yeah.
Because I need more.
Right.
But we'll be auditioning, you have to be able to sing and dance and act. So this is really the true triple threat that needs to be available for this kind of thing. And it's nice to see it happening in Hollywood because it happens a lot in New York. But I'd love to see that be out here as well.
This will be fun.
Yeah, I think it's going to be exciting.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh.
I'm going to follow you on Twitter at Desiree Robbins.
You better. I'll try to put it there and at iDanceCast.
Excellent, man. Well, this is good, man. Well, this is
a great show. God, we were just so blessed with some great interviews.
Yeah, we really are. And, we have another special guest coming next week. Can we go ahead and tell them who it's going to be?
Yeah, I'm excited about... I mean, I say I'm excited about everybody, but... This very dear friend.
Okay. Get ready.
Get ready. Are you sitting down?
Jason Meyer. Oh, Jason Meyer!
I mean, like, he's in between every Rihanna gig, Janet Jackson. He works with everybody. DeBarge's daughter, Christina, also Will Smith's daughter.
Well, yeah,
he's Willow Smith. I mean, he really works with so many people, and the nicest guy.
One of the nicest guys ever.
He really is.
Very
He's just so
easygoing.
humble, easygoing. He still teaches.
Oh, yeah.
Which makes it amazing. So.
Jazz with Jason. But that's coming up next week.
Oh, funny. Yeah, so you have to look for that. You don't want to miss that.
You can tweet him at Jazz with Jason.
I love it.
and say, we can't wait for your interview.
Oh, man.
It's going to be great.
I can't believe how fast these shows go.
I know. But
amazing.
If we did it any longer, people get tired of us.
Right. We want them leave them wanting more.
We want to send a special thank you to our producers, Michael Bienvenidos Benicos and Dave Let Me Entertain You Lagana.
Oh, my God.
For the show today. We couldn't do it without those two guys. And, man.
We are excited to have them on our team.
Check us out on iTunes. Don't forget, InfiniteDanceCast.com, at Nick Drago, at Desiree Robbins, at iDanceCast. We are also on Facebook. You can't get enough of us. You can't get away from us.
Right. Go to iTunes.
We'll see you next week.
Ciao.